All right, everybody, welcome back to SoCal Regionals, coming to you from beautiful Southern California. I am James Chen.
Hey, what's up? I'm Ultra Dave, and this is, as you said, Street Fighter V. We're going to be going from the top 32 down to the top 8. If you want to see who's in that, you can go to smash.gg/SCR. It's an easy link.
Ah, okay. They actually have a nice little
easy link.
Abbreviation.
Correct. Yeah, you'll click on Street Fighter V and see exactly what's going on.
It's not like smash.gg/AX75YU capital WX9. Yeah,
nothing
exactly.
for that. And we are starting out big time.
Oh my God! It is going to be a team kill here. Echo Fox versus Echo Fox.
Yes.
And it is Justin Wong going up against Momochi. Momochi, who just recently took the Toronto knockout, and Justin Wong, who just recently got top 2. What was he at Brooklyn Beatdown? He was third, was it? He got third at Brooklyn Beatdown, and top 2 at DreamHack Montreal.
So, remaining in winners, we'll talk about who that is in just a sec, but everything's looking very interesting so far. This is one side of the second of the 4 top 64 brackets. This is to get to top 32. No, I'm sorry, to top 16. The top 16. Okay. Winner of this will play against Yukadon.
Yeah, so if you can win 2 right now in a row on the winner's side, you will make it to top 8.
Exact.
All right, and it is going to be Justin with Karen, of course, and Momochi with Ken, of course. So 2 very, very patient, non-button heavy players going to be going up against each other. Very footsie. We're going to expect a very footsie battle here between these 2 guys.
I think that Momochi has retained that style, but Justin, I think, as this game has gone on, has become a little buttonsier, a little bit more active. I think that's to his benefit. We saw it at Brooklyn Beatdown. So far, that's exactly how he's playing. It is buttonsier, more active, more pressure, and that is really what SF5 is.
Yeah. It's really interesting because you can tell it is it's a Punk influence.
Oh,
it is
well,
100%.
Punk just plays the character extremely well, right? So Justin was a smart man in picking up some of that.
And at first, you remember in Season 1, before Punk really started gaining dominance, he was also inspired to try to be more offensive with Karen because of Mago.
Right.
I remember at SCR last year, he was we were wondering why. There was a couple of matches he lost because he went in a little bit too hard. And I asked him afterwards, I was like, what's going on? He's like, I'm just trying to practice offensive style Karen.
Well, right now he's really making it work. He has been more active. He's got to deal with the mix-ups now. He just was willing to take the grab. I think that's great. Now, Momochi.
Willing to take the grabs. Momochi is also willing to throw 9 times in a row in the corner.
Oh, punish!
Oh,
there it is. Justin takes advantage. So that was, I think, a great round from Justin. It was a lot of activity on his side. It's not like he was the measured old Justin. There was a lot of roundhouses. There were a lot of medium kicks. There were a lot of down jabs, a lot of down strongs. That, I think, is really working out. It's not easy to whiff punish in this game, and especially against Karen. Man, her buttons are good. They're very hard to whiff punish.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the reasons why Karen is considered such a strong character, is because of the fact that she has some of the hardest to whiff punish normals.
Look at this so far. Still, he is just controlling this thing. Momochi is trying to battle. Momochi, finally with the counter poke.
Yeah, the patented stand medium punch from Momochi. He is so good at utilizing that move. Oh, Justin missed his just frame Tenko.
Right. Punish. Oh, he could have more.
Probably wasn't 100% confident that was going to reach. What a throw tech.
I like Momochi going for it again. Oh, boy.
Yeah, and I have said this recently. Momochi is not above doing that anymore. In fact, I feel like he's added a lot of YOLO EX uppercuts to his game.
I mean, remember in SF4, he was called Yolochi occasionally. It's not like new stuff. It's not new. In fact, in Third Strike, he did it occasionally. You know, there's a strain of thought that I think is totally bankrupt, where people will talk about players like Momochi as just being about the fundamentals.
Yeah.
And that, obviously, he's great with them, but he's never been above doing the random DP. You cannot be. You can't play that style.
Especially in this game, you need to have those EX DPs in there. Well, I mean, maybe. Because remember, Tokido didn't do it a lot.
No, right. I'm not sure that you need them, but that's been his style throughout his life.
Right.
And he's stuck with it. It's not a surprise. In any case, Justin Wong really controlled that first game. Yeah, from start to finish.
And you could see the look on Momochi. I mean, he was deep in thought. He was just like, what am I supposed to do right now?
Maybe this is what he's supposed to do. Oh, he's going to go to it! Akuma! It's a character that he has had, but he's been really playing Ken. You know, he's been maining Ken. Even in situations where maybe for a while he was working on Ibuki, right? But he's been doing well with Ken, and Justin forced him off that character.
You remember at South by Southwest, we saw him even mess with Bison and Rashid.
That's right.
But Akuma, interesting, yeah. I mean, right now, he's pretty much unquestionably probably the strongest Shoto out of all of them, out of all the Shotos. So it seems like a smart idea to be able to use this character and try to use a lot of the Ken fundamentals, but have a little bit more of the damage output. Oh, I'm not damage output, because obviously Ken dishes out a ton of damage, but...
Well, Akuma does really good damage, and he's got great walk speed. He's got maybe a little bit more consequential counter pokes. I like some of Ken's, but Akuma's down medium kick and stand medium kick are very strong for that stuff.
I was just about to talk about that stand medium kick, because a lot of people talk about Laura's stand medium kick, but Akuma's is almost just as good and stands people up, so Tatsu's always connect, you know.
It's a cancelable button, which Laura's is not, so it's got that going for it.
A lot of good things about it.
So far, exactly like this. I love that counter poke, and now he's got pressure in the corner. Stun is mounting, and it's going to come, and that's going to be the round. So that actually did pay off.
Yeah, and look how much life Momochi lost. Like, just a tiny, tiny bit, like 25%. So looking really strong here in this round. And, you know, I wonder if Momochi is also thinking to himself, I need this character in Capcom Cup.
Maybe.
Right, so it's time to practice this character a little bit.
Crunch time.
Ken, you know, if you're maining Ken, you really don't want to win, you know.
Okay. I saw the tweet. But Akuma's ground game, I think, it makes sense to me that somebody like Momochi would want to play that.
Agree.
There's great, as we said, great move speed, good buttons. Here comes Justin now. Oh, active was Momochi. Taking a risk, but he was right.
Oh, dang.
No jumps.
Okay, yeah, well, I mean, that's what you're gonna... That is kind of the, quote, fundamentally aspect between these two players. Oh, nice. Good job. Yeah. And, you know, again, that's, that Punk influence. Like, early on, Justin wasn't doing a lot of the crazier long EX combos.
Right.
And now he's definitely stepped that game up. And also recently, honestly, so Justin just recently moved to Las Vegas, has his own little, you know, quote, gaming house now. And honestly, I feel like since he's done that and been playing, yeah, he's been playing a lot of Marvel, but I feel like his game has gotten a lot sharper.
Just recently, he's looked a lot better.
And you know what? Honestly, playing Marvel can actually be one of the reasons.
It's what he part of what he attributes it to, for sure.
Marvel just puts your reactions on a higher, you know, on a higher level.
Justin's getting pushed back. It's very different than how the game against Ken went. Momochi movement. I mean, a lot of this from Momochi is not active pressure. It's implied threats. Part of the threat was what we just saw, but that's been most of the game. He is caged, Justin. Justin does not feel like he can jump at all.
Yeah, but the thing about it is Justin, in half a round, even though being caged, really hasn't lost that much life, and he's actually has V-Trigger activated now, and he's one combo away from tying it up, to be honest.
No, you're right.
So Justin's always willing to do this, but now Momochi, 30 seconds left.
Here's a big chance.
Oh, yeah.
Justin,
he does. And that is based off of the timer. There's only 20-some seconds left on there. He knows after this is done, there's 20 seconds. So now Momochi is going to be pressured to do more. Had he not done that, he would be in the life deficit still.
Okay, all right. We're running out of time on this. 15 seconds. Momochi's got to make something happen. No punish. Okay, here it is. The shield on the way in. He screwed something up for sure.
And you see Justin just running away.
Look at this guy. All he needs to do is block it out. That's all he needs to do.
He doesn't care. Yeah, he doesn't care. Overhead,
doesn't matter. The grabs didn't matter. Time was out.
And that is exactly why that critical art was such a smart move, because he knew it wasn't based on the life, it wasn't based on damage, it was based on the timer.
I love it, yeah.
And you know, a lot of people have asked me that question before. They're like, how do I use my resources? Like, when's the right time to do stuff? And honestly, that answer is so hard, because it is based off of your life lead, how many rounds you've won compared to their rounds, what the timer is left, you know, and that's kind of the skill, and that's where the resource management aspect of Street Fighter, which I love so much, comes into play.
And look, time is a resource.
Yeah,
time is part of the resources in the game, and Justin managed that really well. I think you're right.
Exactly. So
yeah, let's take a look back at this. This was already down to crunch time, 10 seconds. Was that supposed to have been demon flip? I don't know.
Maybe a jump. I don't know, like dive kitatsu. I'm not sure, because that was such a weird time to have thrown out that move.
It was an error. You know, I like Momochi's Akuma, there's clearly strength there. I think that kind of character makes sense for him. It's sort of how he already plays Ken. And he has said in the past that his Ken is very much Momochi Ken. It's not like full Ken. Right? Ken could do other stuff that Momochi doesn't feel comfortable doing. He doesn't like that style. But Akuma, I think, does fit that better. So, okay, if that his style, I mean, if that's what he wants to do, then I think that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and I like the pick. And you know, we're in crunch time now. Capcom Cup's not that far away.
Right.
So if you're going to pick up another tool to help you try to win, especially like trying a whole second character like that, after especially Momochi has been having so much success with Ken all year long, then absolutely bust him out of a tournament like this and go for it.
So in that pool, that means that Justin Wong will play against Yukadon to make top 8. And we now go over to a battle of the youngins. This is to get into the winners finals of their sort of after pool, that is to say, to make top 16. Punk versus MenaRD. On the other side of this bracket is XSK Samurai versus Smug, which we're going to have right after this. So winner of this one is going to play winner of the next one.
So I'm so excited for this because I haven't seen these two guys play each other recently, but MenaRD is on the rise. He just beat Haitani, he beat Nemo at Brooklyn Beatdown. This kid is tough and he is super good.
Yes.
And Punk, of course, is Punk. He's the alpha, right?
Well, that's what he says. He's got to have some character to deal with Birdie. Is it going to be Karen? Okay. This is not a traditionally easy matchup for Karen. It's a matchup where Birdie has a lot of control in the neutral game, and his pressure and damage are very high for a character without much life like Karen.
And MenaRD is going to try to send Punk to Japan, turn him from the Street Fighter Alpha to the Street Fighter Zero. Let's see if he can actually pull this off. Like I said, Haitani and Nemo were in his way last time, and he defeated them at Brooklyn Beatdown. So this guy is definitely, I mean, he's on the rise. Like literally on the rise because he's on Team Rise.
MenaRD just beat Haitani in the match before this. It was 2-0.
Dang, so that was twice now in a row. Oh, but look at this. Punk with a great start. Oh, a little bit too far. And Punk is usually so good at calculating that.
I love that V reversal just to maintain corner control. What a gutsy command grab.
Yeah, he knows that MenaRD gets a lot of play off of that EX headbutt, and he gets a lot of momentum afterwards. So yeah, the V reversal, very smart.
Maintain corner, and all this has been part of the product of that. Continuing to control here. Nice read! You know MenaRD likes the zonk. He does. He's a zonker. And Punk had that call perfectly. Probably trying to do bullhorn into V-trigger. Here's Punk all of a sudden. Yeah, and it's
that anti-air just got eaten up by that jump
still in
heavy
there's
kick.
Punk. He may get the stun. He does. Need a reset on this.
Again, the bait.
Wow. Oh, hold on.
Oh boy.
Birdie. Okay, there's no meter on Karen's side. Especially now, no resources at all. This is maybe 2 mix-ups away from the round.
Oh, maybe just one now.
That may be it. If he doesn't screw this up, it's going to be an easy kill.
Oh, yeah, he just goes for the commando. But he used the meter for that, which is interesting. But
gotta get, just do it. Just do it.
Yeah,
all right?
yeah. A win is a win is a win. Yeah.
Wow, what a comeback from Mena.
Yeah, that was nice. I mean, that looked like it was all over at that point because Punk was just running all over him. So this is a great confidence boost for Punk.
A lot of neutral jump roundhouses, a lot of intended space control. And MenaRD is doing a better job. Will there be a Nope, doesn't come.
All right, now he's got a life lead. Oh, see, he's scared to anti-air because last time that got eaten up.
That jump placement was perfect.
Yeah, so, that's the nice thing about having that one result happen is now MenaRD is thinking about a good punish.
And, that was a big risk.
I like it. But that's MenaRD. He's willing to go for crazy things like that and disrespect opponents.
All right, Punk now has... he had a chance for offense, and he really didn't take much.
Okay,
wow, Mena jumped in. He's been playing this defensive tank wall. All of a sudden, the forward movement was not expected. V-trigger's almost out for Punk.
Oh my god, that's not quite enough, but that crouching light punch now is a problem. But here comes Punk. One more hit and he can take this.
He can make a comeback of his own. Absolutely right now.
Yeah, one hit in the critical art and it's all over. Oh, but the crouching light punch again.
It's so interesting when people decide to press buttons. Down medium kick into down jab?
It's beautiful.
Well, these players, there's a level at which point you have to start doing unusual button timings in order to just do anything at all. And that was certainly it from MenaRD. You could see the reaction on Punk's face. He was
Yeah.
Kind of surprised.
Kind of happy about that, but
Crouching medium kick, very slight disadvantage on blocks.
I can hear a lot of noise from the audience. Guaranteed that's Kaba right now.
that man Kaba was so loud yesterday when Mena was playing.
Yeah, exactly.
It is one person. It's definitely Kaba out there.
One person out there making a lot of noise.
He got horse all by himself yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, but look at this. Punk with a great round. And he is, well, he took the first round last time in similar fashion. So MenaRD knows he can come back 2 rounds in a row, especially even after he goes down by a lot in the second round.
Fortress to open is an unusual choice. I wonder what he was looking for. Didn't come whenever it was.
Yeah, maybe just a stand heavy kick. Oh, again. Wow, even Punk is not immune from the MenaRD YOLO EX headbutt. Oh, what a whip punish.
I like the crouching strong to move himself into that range, and back to screen control is MenaRD. Ah, Punk in.
Oh, nice throw. Knew the V trigger was coming. V reversal was coming.
No V reversal there, not available. And Mena back to the wall.
A little too slow on that sweep. Oh, nice! Just caught him right out of the air. And now, guess what? Into the corner. Good patience from Mena. And this time not ready for the EX.
Oh, he didn't cancel. But, all right, Stampierce ends up doing the trick. MenaRD could send Punk to losers last week at Brooklyn Beatdown. Punk was sent to losers by JB in pools. He made it all the way back to top 8. But it's not out of the possibilities that he gets sent to losers here.
And you know, another thing that makes this fight good for MenaRD, a lot of people consider Birdie as like one of the hard counters to Karen.
Yeah.
One of the only characters that a lot of people feel this way. In fact, we've seen NuckleDo learn Birdie just to fight Punk.
Right now, though, Punk is doing exactly what he needs to do. He may kill. Let's see. Is that enough? Not.
It's not.
He jumps away. I love the escape from Punk. He did not want to take any risks there. He feels more confident from away. All he needs is one hit.
Because he also knows MenaRD likes to go for the back throw when he's in the corner, and that can turn everything around.
Sure, yeah. Mena doesn't have any life to give. There it is. Sweep does it.
Sweep!
I love Punk's decision to move away. I think that's so smart.
What is going on? Punk is, he is trying to tell MenaRD what is up.
Mena doesn't care.
Yeah, Mena's like, whatever. I'm not going to pay attention to you.
Wow, okay, jump forward. I don't know if he'd done that more than just a couple times the whole set so far.
Well, now he's gotten a nice jump in.
I like it. It really sets the tone for this. Crush, he gets to get the corner and offense, and even if not the corner, he has all that stage to walk backwards.
Yeah, and that walk backwards that he was doing is what baited Punk into getting hit by that EX headbutt. Like I said, nobody has that EX headbutt timing like MenaRD. He knows exactly when people want to walk forward. It's crazy.
Okay, here's Punk. Gonna get the corner himself. Yes, one more hit. One more combo. Activate. And Mena feels confident in the corner. Movement from Punk is looking solid.
And that's why it's so nice to not be in the corner, because you have...
Oh, he may die! Yes, and immediately with the super. That was a giant risk to take.
What a reaction from Punk. It's almost like he knew that was coming, because he had the counter right there, right then. Full optimal damage to take that risk.
You see that face? That's the I'm so cool face.
Yes, absolutely.
So cool. What a cool guy.
Oh man, Punk he's playing the mental game with MenaRD now. You can see MenaRD trying his best to fight it.
Yeah, I don't think Mena cares. Oh, big damage, big stun.
Tried to go for another crush counter, but oh man, gotta jump it on standing medium punch.
Jumping? No anti-air, grabbed, and now Mena gets, yes, as you said, that's what he likes to do. Activation comes.
Okay, I love the V reversal. I just don't want to deal with that, says Punk.
Okay, Super's ready for Mena. He is a very scary guy. And
One
walking
hit could kill. One hit could kill right now. That was it right there. He went for it.
Right. He's not going to bring out EX. I think he wants to save that Super. But even if he gets his... Oh, yes! Ton of damage on deck. I'm not sure it's going to kill, but it'll be close.
It's exactly like we were just saying. Boom!
Oh, V-Trigger Birdie did the work just like that. Yep. All right, match point.
Yeah, Karin, of course, not with a ton of health. Birdie who dishes out that damage.
V-Trigger Birdie is crazy. What a read!
Yeah, neutral jump. Oh my god, MenaRD. But guess what? Punk now is the one with all the resources. So one hit from him. But now one hit from him is only going to catch him up in life.
Right.
He is having a massive deficit.
Look at this harassment. Buttons, buttons, buttons. Okay, finally something didn't work, and Punk now gets to take advantage. Trigger, super. He's coming in.
Oh,
Song.
again.
There
he
it is.
baited out the EX. And there, oh my god, the pop-off from MenaRD said, I've had enough of your crap.
There's, you know, he didn't bother with the mid-match faces and nonsense and whatever else is going on Punk's side. He waited until he had that W, because that W, you can't say anything about that. That's over at that point. There's no retort. That's it. That means MenaRD has won it. He moves on. Again, not into top 8. He needs to play one more match to do that, and it's going to be either XSK Samurai or Smug. That's going to be a tough road, but he looks good.
He gave him the Bison win pose,
He sure
dude.
did.
He definitely gave him that.
He cut him right up. Punk with the sweep.
There we go. Look at that. And MenaRD, but you know, he's nodding a little bit, and I like the little smile from him. Because it's better to almost kind of acknowledge to them, like, yeah, I hear you, but I don't care.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Forward fierce with the punish was Punk, but that did not end it. Okay, his joystick wasn't doing something, no. Yeah, he doesn't, he's not trying to look.
But you know what? It doesn't matter, because it all depends on who gets the last laugh,
That's
right?
all it
so
is.
he gets this critical art here in round 2. Like we said, this was the risk right here. This was the deadly part, like why you said he wasn't going to spend any of the EX.
Nah. Wow, all right. So Punk is sent to loser's side by MenaRD, who continues his excellent string, having just beaten 2 in a row players, including Haitani and then Punk.
That wasn't even just like a pop. That was emphatic. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Let's go MenaRD.
Like I said, MenaRD, so he just beat Blockbuster John, then Haitani, and then Punk. Okay, Haitani and Punk are 2 of the best in the world, and MenaRD just sailed right through.
But as you said, he's going to be going up against the winner of XSK Samurai and Smug, and that is going to be coming up next after this break. Do not go anywhere.
The Capcom Pro Tour 2017, presented by PlayStation 4, is brought to you by Zowie, a brand by BenQ, the official monitor of the Capcom Pro Tour, Razer, the official Street Fighter V fight stick of the Capcom Pro Tour, HyperX, the official headset of the Capcom Pro Tour, and don't forget Twitch, home of the Capcom Pro Tour. And we remain here in Anaheim, California, for another match in Street Fighter V, trying to get into the top 16 in winner's side. On the right side of your screen is XSK Samurai from California, and on the left, that's Rise Smug from New York.
Yeah, and again, free agent XSK Samurai himself and Gustavo, of course, formerly part of Winter Fox, but now are both free agents and both consistently doing well in tournaments.
Yeah, definitely. Winner.
Oh, wait. What? Someone actually gave Smug a genuine handshake before the match started.
If anybody would do that, it'd be Mikey. He's a nice fella.
Yeah.
So winner of this will play against MenaRD. Meanwhile, just to let you know what else is going on the loser side, Alex Myers has eliminated Brian F.
Oh, wow.
And Haitani has eliminated Chris Tatarian.
Yeah, I saw Alex Myers lose to Smug, and he lost pretty badly, but I know Alex Myers tends to do well against Balrog, so I was surprised Smug won that well, but he was able to take out Brian F.
Alex Myers eliminated Jace the Ace, Brian F. eliminated Kraymore, and then Alex Myers eliminated Brian F.
So
now
Haitani eliminated Chris Tatarian.
Right, so now Punk will play Alex Myers in losers, and Haitani will play
the loser
of this match right here.
Yep, exactly.
There you go.
So it is going to be XSK Samurai, who has been going with Akuma. Of course, he was a great Ryu player in Season 1, but Ryu not being particularly strong, most of them have gravitated towards Akuma or Guile.
Mikey toward Akuma. And I think that makes a lot of sense. He's always liked the Shoto style, SF4 Ryu. In Marvel, he played basically the Ryu of that game, the team. Not actually the Ryu the character, because that's not Ryu in that game.
Right. Well, all right, but so far a decent start for XSK Samurai, but nothing's really, there's really no such thing as a decent start against Balrog, because you will die.
Oh, this may be part of it. He made a big mistake there, Mikey did, and now he's got to make one more guess.
Oh, delayed crouching medium punch, and XSK Samurai just blocked.
And that's it for the trigger. XSK Samurai, though, is still caught in the corner advantage.
But he has his trigger. He's going to activate. Wow, just an uppercut. Did he think he hit him out of the air, so he wanted to go for just the raw juggle? Regardless, he gets the demon flip overhead, the punch follow-up. Remember, he's got an overhead. If he does nothing, he slides, which is low, and he's also got the throw option. He's also got the dive kick option, which is a mid, but at least that gives him an advantage on block.
Good chip, pressure continued. Smug getting out of the corner. Never know when that thing's going to come in. That EX dash punch is so deadly in the hands of somebody with footsies and spacing like Smug.
Yeah, the way MenaRD has the EX headbutt with Birdie is pretty much just like Smug with the dash punches.
Here comes XSK Samurai. No, he moves away. Willing to do it. He's got a big life lead now. One more.
Oh, what a block, but he didn't get the punish. And a go-out challenge from XSK Samurai. And he's going to take game number 1 very convincingly.
Very interesting with the stand jab in that situation. After activation, Boxer could have blown him up, but he had exactly the right call, did Samurai. Now, Smug, let's see what the change is.
There's that weird timing where in those situations you block for half a second, then hit a button, because people they will either hit a button right away or start walking, and it's rarely walk for 1 frame and then hit a button, you know, kind of situation.
Well, it's a good read by Mikey in any case. Smug is pressuring well. It's more active as a start, it seems, for Smug.
He's usually really good at being a wall and very defensive and not hitting a lot of buttons.
Oh,
that's
punish.
punishable, yeah. But Smug, I mean, to be fair, that was relatively light punish, but
The easy stuff.
yeah.
Fastest button he has and turned it into the chain.
Round 2. Fight.
So he's taking round 1 here in game 2. Oh, whip punish with that, and a chase down on the stand heavy.
Look at how insistent Smug is, but XSK Samurai gets out.
Oh, yeah. I just feel like XSK Samurai mistimed that jump attack. He was trying to hit a standing Balrog instead of a crouching one.
Finally, the cancel into the rest of the pressure comes. EX! Probably the OS. And back to this game right here. I love that Akuma players have staked that territory out as being a deadly one. It sure is. Set up again.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, I love this. This is so
yeah.
smart. Maintain
Now-
corner.
Oh, and now he gets out. Okay. I like the ideas from XSK Samurai. First one didn't succeed, so he just got himself right out.
Check out that gray up on the top, though. That's a ton of life, and it's gone.
Yeah.
And just like that, Smug gets corner pressure. That should do it.
Yeah. So XSK Samurai definitely won with the YOLO uppercuts. We've seen him do meaty uppercuts at times to try to take victories. Smug successfully blocking that, taking game number 2. And in the losers bracket, a huge update. Alex Myers has 2-0'd Punk. Punk is out of Southern California Regionals. He is not going to be in top 8 or top 16 at all.
Dang, that's a big one.
Oh, man.
Nice job to Alex Myers, but see how he does in the loser side. In the meantime, we still have this one going on. Samurai consistently trying to walk up into that range, but chose not to punish, rather. The reversal.
Oh, the crush. And now close to stun.
Samurai's in trouble.
That's the advantage. When you have him almost at stun, that's the time to build up that gray meter, man. Just start going in.
Samurai still in trouble. Oh, wow.
That jumping medium kick. That button is so good. It's so good. If you're a Balrog player, you're not using jumping medium kick, reevaluate your buttons right now. Oh, that's punishable, but crouching, he was crouching, so he didn't want to cancel that into a Tatsu or anything.
Smug, a lot of advantage frames right there in that little pressure series.
Again, a couple of tentative punishes from XSK Samurai. Too far for that to connect.
This is now where Samurai wants to be. He wants to be in that closer range. EX to get out. Probably willing to take that.
Counter hits, that's plus a block.
Yes, all this stuff is very strong pressure and a stun! Smug, can you seal it?
Oh, yeah. Unless there's a drop, Smug is going to seal that. Balrog, the damage machine. XSK Samurai gets sent to losers, and he will go up against Haitani. But in the meantime, as I just mentioned, Alex Myers and Punk played each other in losers bracket, and Alex Myers has eliminated Punk.
Yeah, Alex Myers' last matches have been a win over Jace the Ace, a win over Brian F, and then a win over Punk.
And
he was sent to losers by Smug just
and
before
apparently
that.
it was 2-0 at that Alex Myers one. And I know a lot of people are like, man, why wasn't that on stream? But you know what? That's a losers bracket match, and generally the streams always have on winners, right? So that's just the way it works.
It's
so
not worth considering.
The fact that Punk was sent to losers, that's his fault. If he wanted to, be on stream, he should have stayed in winners.
Not even nothing to talk about. Samurai now will play against Taitani in loser's side. One of them will eliminate the other, and then the winner of that plays against Alex Myers. But in the winner side of this bracket, MenaRD versus Smug will play eventually to make it into the top 8.
Okay, these two played each other, if I'm not mistaken, at final round. I want to say they played against each other, but it is potentially a Cammy mirror. However, K-Brad, as I mentioned yesterday on stream, he actually says that he feels like his carrying is better than his Cammy now.
Okay, we'll see what he does.
But the thing is, he just has that character loyalty. He just loves Cammy too much, so he keeps leaning towards her. But Karen does have a slight advantage over Cammy.
I think so too.
I think K-Brad would be better off going with carrying, but we'll see what happens.
So winner of this will play 801 Strider to then make it into top 8.
There it is. Cammy versus Karine. And of course, largely the reason why I feel like Karine has the advantage is just because she has a much better crush counter button on the ground than Cammy does. And a little bit more range. That standing heavy kick is definitely is a further range than a lot of good buttons that Cammy has. Their medium kicks match each other, and that Karine actually has a nice crush counter off of that standing heavy kick. Definitely benefits a lot. Cammy, of course, can fight well in this matchup because she has the dive kick in the air.
And good ground pressure, ground buttons, ground walk speed still. Maybe not winning there, but she's fine.
Yeah,
it's not a bad spot for her.
Oh, what a whip punish from K-Brad. Stand medium punch to beat the stand medium kick. A missed dive kick from K-Brad, but not punished for it.
Yeah, K-Brad Karen.
Right.
Pressuring now is Verloren. Oh, doesn't quite see it. And K-Brad, oh, he just backed off. Interesting.
You're right. I'm so used to seeing K-Brad playing Cammy.
Yeah. All right, putting up a little wall, but interesting use of the V-trigger. He's not using it for pressure. He's got it. Not letting it get the better of him. Now, Verloren with pressure time. No, throw doesn't lead to much for her.
But he has it. Oh, no, that was a bad whip punish from Verloren, and now the reset staying in the front.
May lose. Oh, the error of K-Brad had a chance with the super there instead.
Yeah, the crew, and Verloren could have supered as well, but instead, oh no, actually he didn't have the meter. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong side.
Well, K-Brad really let that one go. But I like a lot of what he did. And I love it when people have V-trigger going and they don't feel like they need to press the whatever their V-trigger option is.
Well, that's what I always say about Cammy players. A lot of times when they have the V-trigger activated, they just instantly want to do jump dive kick. And I like the fact.
God, Verloren is just dominating this round. K-Brad, down medium kick, but not into anything. It's hard to require that you react to every crouching medium kick.
Right?
You can't say that, but it sure would have been nice if he had right there for him.
K-Brad maybe thinking to himself with that character loyalty, he's like, I can't beat up on Cammy. But he's going to go down, but he's going to stick with Karen, so I like that option.
Okay. Starting off well is Verloren again into the corner already. Pressuring, safely pressuring, and just at an awesome spot on screen where K-Brad cannot move. Look at this. Almost all safe stuff, almost all just pressing and reacting.
And Verloren working on a perfect now. He's going to get tossed in the corner, but I really don't know if he's all that concerned right now. That's the second time now K-Brad has followed for the throw bait.
Round 2. Fight.
Man, Verloren really just opened that right up. Oh, okay, so neutral jump from K-Brad, maybe trying to settle things down a little bit. He's got to get something going if he's going to take a round here. Verloren already into the corner, no anti-airs. K-Brad has not been able to fight his way out of this. The idea is there with the V-reversal, but didn't get the knockdown, didn't get out of it.
Okay, good reaction from K-Brad that time. Gets the EX for Senha. Trying to get Verloren off of him, but Verloren with a wow, what a great jump timing to beat the stand heavy kick.
Very bad spot now for K-Brad on the verge of being sent to losers. In there again.
Oh, counter hit, but
Oh, he took a big bet!
wow.
And now K-Brad gets to do whatever he wants.
Oh, and he spends
The
a bar
error.
instead of doing a critical R, and this is just
an error right there.
yeah.
Right, I mean, whether it was execution error, I don't know, there's Verloren, or whether it was not being familiar enough with the situation, I don't know, but in any case, K-Brad did what he didn't need to do, and Verloren capitalized. It'll be 801 Strider versus Verloren to make it into the top 8.
Yeah, Verloren, of course, you know, I've talked about this so much. I think he's such a strong Cammy player,
Yes.
maybe one of the best Cammy players on the planet right now. I mean, I don't think there's any argument on that.
There's no argument on that one.
Yeah.
So in loser's side, let's talk a little bit about what has happened.
Sure.
Chris CCH eliminated Stupendous. Commander Jesse then eliminated Brent is Cool, then Sawasama, then GAM Kaba.
Really?
Yes.
Commander Jesse.
So Commander Jesse has made it into the loser semis. He will play the winner of Chris CCH and K-Brad to make it into the top 8.
Okay.
801 Strider versus Verloren to make it into the top 8 on winner's side. In another bracket, we have JB versus Save. That'll be coming up right now in the winner's side. Save sent Filipino champ to losers. Presumably a Dalsum mirror. I didn't see it happen, but they both play that character. And JB sent Javi Rog to losers.
Oh, okay.
That guy's been causing a lot of trouble this week.
He's definitely made probably the biggest splash in terms of highlight clips this weekend.
Oh, man. Dr. Danny Pham was eliminated by Javi Rog.
Oh, man. Okay.
PR Balrog eliminated General Azad and Filipino champ.
Oh, no.
Yes, and that means that it'll be Javi Rog versus PR Balrog in losers.
Oh, man. That
of
is going to be
boxers.
a slugfest for sure. But there you see right now, it is Save on the left side. Also from Korea, we just saw his countrymate Verloren take out K-Brad. But he's going to be going up against Sonic Box's JB. He has been who has just been wrecking shop for quite some time. He sent Punk to losers at Brooklyn Beatdown.
Yeah.
Of course, Punk was able to make it all the way back pretty far, and JB did not even make the top 8 in that situation. So,
But he's a very strong player.
Oh, yeah.
Big up-and-comer. Great guy. Very nice fella. And a fantastic player. Versus Save. You know, Rashid versus Dalsum is a matchup that Dalsum players don't much care for. Rashid just has such great mobility. He has great pressure. He has good escapes. You know, all the things that make Rashid strong are things that are tough for Dalsum to deal with. But Dalsum does have some spots on screen that are comfortable for him. Float really helps in the matchup. It's hard to know, is that character going to jump in on you, or is he going to do Mixer in on you, or is he going to stand away and look for whiff punishes? Is it going to be Eagle Kick? There's just so many different tools. And there are answers to each one of the tools. But there's a lot of different tools.
the heavy breathing and the look on Save's face looks like right now that he is about to fight a Rashid.
Right.
He's just like, oh man, here we go. But JB looking calm, looking as cool and calm as a cucumber right now. He is just chilling there, freaking out cats, and he is going with Rashid. This is not going to be a fun match for Save, but let's see what happens. Because, I mean, oftentimes when you do have bad matchups, those are the ones that you study the most. And Save definitely has not had a shortage of fighting against Rashids in Asia, I'm sure.
Trying to deal with the Mixer, and nope, already JB's got the corner.
Hey, check this out. We're just chilling in the corner.
Oh, that was really good. I love the little counter poke there. Perfectly timed. Now Save has advantage. And still trying to pressure. So the idea, it seems, for him is to pressure as Dalsum.
I can't believe that JB just jabbed out the drill. He just saw it coming, was like, nope. Oh, and he gets a jump in. But no, he just went for the tornado, and that wasn't going to combo.
Save is so worried about the jump ins that he let that one land and get into a low right afterwards. That's how concerned. Oh, that's so sick. Look at this. That was crazy. What a awesome option for JB.
You almost feel like that there's a Dalsum player in NLBC that he plays a lot all the time.
There may be a couple of those. Oh, that set here Save. He is maybe a mix-up away.
Oh, but did you see the low profile on that crouching medium kick? Just went under a lot of the active frames of Gale and was able to recover and block in time.
You're right. He's clearly familiar with the matchup.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to throw a fireball, doesn't want to take the risk of that.
Yeah, he's one hit away. Oh, now for sure the Yoga Sniper and the stand heavy punch is the problem.
Oh, he went in.
Oh no! Oh boy!
Not dead yet, but very close. What is it going to be? A couple bars spent.
Is it gonna pay off for him, or is it gonna come back to bite him? It finally pays off, and JB gets the throw. All that meter spent, worth it.
Oh, wow, Save went in with the teleport. He had mid-range and he had life lead, and he gave it up. Whip punish was there. JB starts it off.
Beautiful. Again, just showing that obviously he has a lot of experience with this fight.
Absolutely.
Throw, not quite stunned, just one. Oh, nice block on the overhead.
And great punish, too. That said, he's caught in the corner again. JB's where he wants to be. Probably not what he wanted.
Oh, that was a little too close that time, so he wasn't able to punish.
Wow, he threw fireball right there. Saves the bar. And JB trying to pressure here. Interrupting a lot of what Save wants to do.
Oh boy, okay, he's gonna spend the meter. This is smart. Might not have an opportunity to get this kind of damage. Oh, and JBC, he's ready for the jumping medium punch, which doesn't hit, and then he knew exactly what to do on that meaty fireball situation.
He's just seemed like he's known what to do about everything so far. He can't block everything, of course, but in general, JB, I love the jab that he had when there was drill pressure. I love the full screen into the corner at the end of the first round. He really capitalized whenever Save made a mistake. That teleport in, that JB turned into a win. Those are things that Save has to recognize and really switch up.
As like you said, though, this is not an easy matchup for him, so that's the frustration. Oh, okay, I almost thought that was going to connect against the standing heavy punch. Save trying his best to keep him out. Oh no, just 8 all hits of the V trigger.
Okay, all right. Into what? Nothing. JB has just been so ready for all that. Save caught in the corner. You can see. Oh wow!
Oh,
what an idea!
Yeah, and went to the other side too, so that actually caught Save a little off guard. Trying to challenge with that standing light punch, but it just, yeah.
Oh! Was that maybe supposed to have been universal?
Oh yeah, good call, good call.
Super's there, so I love this.
That was
ridiculous.
Yeah, 3 hits versus 3 hits.
All right, I see that. Oh, they
Oh no. Oh, that was definitely a drill.
Yeah.
And that is
Round 2.
Well, hey, you gotta get your stuff.
It happens. You know, that's Street Fighter right there. Execution mistakes happen all the time.
JB again, very early is where he wants to be.
Nice, using that light punch in the air. Shorter block stun gets the throw. Oh no, he touched the button, which means he's gonna get eaten up. And the stun, he has a bar. He's gonna get the. Oh no!
Will there be super? Not yet.
Not yet. He wants to save it, just in case for the utility and the threat factor.
Underneath again, he's so ready. And JB, with what other button, takes the round and the match.
And Save did not even turn to look at JB because he was just like, this Rashid.
Yeah,
it's like everything Rashid has is ready to counter what Dhalsim wants to do. Like that crouching medium kick.
Right,
first frame, low profiles, and it was just like, whoop, right under there, and he was able to punish.
That's somebody who knows the matchup well. So JB qualifies for top 8.
Yep, that's right. Sonic Box's JB has advanced to top 8. Very strong player. Good job to him.
So in loser side of that bracket, Javi Rog eliminated PR Balrog.
Really? Okay,
yes. And that means that it will be Javi Rog versus Save to get into top 8 in the loser side. Another tough one for the Dolly, but that's the life.
Yep, that is what you choose when you are Dhalsim.
But he's not the only Dhalsim remaining. Commander Jesse is still alive.
Yeah, I remember he defeated Kaba.
Chris CCH just eliminated K-Brad.
Really?
And that means that it'll be Commander Jesse versus Chris CCH.
All right. So a lot of good
NL eliminated Momochi to make it into top 8. NL eliminated Momochi to make it into top 8 in the loser side.
So Punk and Momochi are both out.
Correct. And now Alex Myers versus Samurai is happening in the losers. All right, we're going to take a short break. We'll be back with great matches coming up. See you in a bit.